on you. Weapon? A weapon? I don't have a weapon.
These hoes gotta stay strapped.
Name a reason a man thinks his wife looks as young as she did the day he married her.
Alcohol.
Things that my nails look good wrapped around. Like maybe a rope? Oh, a pole? My pills? Maybe a Febreze bottle? Look at them. So nice. I mean, a cup? Even if I have to like rub something off? Cute. If something's really big, my nails look so good wrapped around it.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Any other girlies feel embarrassed when they need to use lube? It's like the female equivalent of not being able to get hard. I get performance anxiety. I'm like, damn, guess my shit's faulty. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's not you, it's me.
Okay, real question. God didn't even blink during slavery. Do you really think he cares that I make porn?
Damn, these realists got some interesting arguments.
In case nobody told you this today, yes, you can nut wherever you want. I'm all yours to use however you'd like.
So I know you guys have heard of the Wet Willy, but have you heard of the Wet Wanda? It's where a girl takes these two fingers, puts them in her punani, and then sticks them in your ear.
I haven't heard of that, but I have heard of the filthy walrus. Look it up.
Yes, I am a white girl with a fat ass. I know it's crazy, but I promise to you, it is real.
We got another white chick for the black dudes. Y'all could have her.
Go where you wanna go. Do what you're gonna do. Do what you wanna do. Go where you wanna go. Get on with it. Come on, get on with it. Come on, get on with it. Come on, get on with it.
Man, that should bring you way back. My favorites were CCS and Auto Trader. Who remembers the Auto Trader on paper? Let's go.
See how I clock in and go to work every day and don't sell coochie? Very stupid, very broke, very dumb.
I am absolutely sick and tired of going on dates and people are interviewing me to see if I'm a good person. I don't want to be a good person anymore. I'm fucking bored. You're like, oh, are you family oriented? No, I hate them all and I'm a whore. Next question.
Well, if you're looking for honesty, you probably got it here. Because she definitely hates her family and she's definitely a whore. Let's go.
People think that I'm slutty because I have big breasts, but it's not true. I'm slutty because I have low self-esteem.
All right, y'all. Hey, guys, I'm looking for your help. I have a bunch of these other channels, and I'm trying to get them monetized. It's a free way that you can support us. We have life advice only channels for both Smackn The Wall and Larry Springer. We have Animal Unwind, which is an animal channel that I do with just calm music just to chill out. I have another one called Our Latest Angels, and it's about celebrity obituaries. And I have another one called FreezePOV, and it's police POV incidents. You know, I get around to it when I can, and when they're monetized, I'll be able to get around to it much more. I'm trying to diversify as much as I can. And don't forget, we also have the mug store. They make pretty good gifts, and we have free shipping on everything. And we also have the merch store as well. If you're interested in any of that, please check out all the links in the description. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all.
We've all heard of mansplaining, but allow me to introduce you to she-laborating. It is when you ask a woman a very, very simple question and she sits you down and gives you a 30-minute answer.
Oh, I think this is something that a lot of women can actually admit to. Because at least one man in the world every 10 minutes is telling his lady to get to the point.
Here's a little story about a hyena named Sonia. Met her at a club in the city of Pomona. Took her to the back of my Jefita Toyota. She wanted to get high, so I put her in a coma. I rolled up a leño when I put it in her boca. On the radio, our loco was playing rolas. She started
gigantic, big tits.
All right, I'm on board. I'm getting a bumper sticker.
So, babe, I kept track of how many times we had sex last year.
Oh dear God.
And then wrote down the reasons why you turned me down. So we did it 20 times last year.
We did it more than
Pretty
that.
pathetic if you ask me.
We did it more than that.
But here's all the reasons why you turned me down how many times. You said you had a headache.
Legit.
25 times.
That's legit.
You had left leg numbness 17 times. Right leg numbness 27 times.
You know this.
Heart palpitations
A lot.
49 times. Diarrhea
Oh.
6 times. And you're eating diarrhea right now, so that's 7 times after tonight. You were tired 72 times. Pretending to be asleep in bed, but I saw your eyes open when I walked in.
I've never done that.
149
I've
times.
never done that.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
You're a liar.
I've never done that.
Don't lie to people on
I've
TikTok.
never.
You're a liar.
I'm not.
If you didn't do that, what's 9 times 7?
A lot.
Guys, I swear to God, this one is not a skit. It can't be. And you know, you just have to realize getting married doesn't make any sense at all. Because you get more ass than that. Single, no problem, right? Just playing games with chicks. But this guy's needs are never met. And every single problem, every single bullshit thing, which is probably like twice a day, this fool has to be at her beck and call helping her out. She is not hot enough to get no sex and have to deal with all her BS. Flat out. But probably going to lose half your shit if trying to get rid of her. So don't do it. You've seen all your, there's every one of us has friends and family members and people in our lives that have gotten the divorce, had to go through it, went sexless for years and all the rest. You don't have to do that to understand what's going to happen. So don't do it.
Yeah, I don't think it works.
You're so scary.
I'm scared. Alright, go ahead. Wait.
Shit, I'm freaking out.
Do you like to eat Vietnamese? Or maybe Chinese? Or maybe you prefer Asian fusion?
Chinese, Japanese, get on your knees and look at these. Yeah.
If we infuse nearly every product in a grocery store and even municipal drinking water with chemicals that lower a person's IQ, reduces testosterone in men by 2/3, and throws women's hormones out of whack, then replace the food with fake engineered food and add tablespoons of sugar to each serving, the population would be overweight, unable to think clearly, and the hormone disruptions would make everyone anxious and depressed. Then we introduce handheld computers and encourage everyone to mindlessly stare at these devices for hours a day, watching predetermined messaging that increases their anxiousness, confusion, and depression. The icing on the cake is to raise young men to feel that they're horrible people for simply being born male, while teaching young women that casual sex is not only harmless, it's empowering. The more they give their bodies away, the more empowered they are, which makes 90% of the anxious young men feel even worse because all of the women are sharing the top men for sex. Nearly the entire population would literally have a mental disorder. Men would be so effeminate, they'd think being vulnerable is manly. And the average woman would have a body count previously only seen by prostitutes, and the psychological damage to go with it. And talking about it would get you demonetized and shadow banned.
And what a crazy world that would be. Almost like somebody planned it.
Women are like bacon. We look good, we smell good, we taste good, and we slowly kill you.
Yeah, this deal, the deal is a bad deal.
What's the gayest thing you're gonna do today, Bob?
Give someone a UTI. I've got one myself. It's not contagious, but you can still give it to someone else.
I'm on antibiotics, but don't worry, it's not an STI, it's a UTI. What? So I didn't know people with wieners could get one, but you can. And I've been needing a wee constantly, haven't I, for 8 months. And then it started to be like pissing razor blades, and I was like, oh, is this chlamydia? I haven't had chlamydia in a long time.
Excuse me?
I normally get gonorrhea and syphilis. Huh? Syphilis is awful. I thought that was monkeypox. Anyway, what's the question?
Honestly, that was a lot to take in.
I decided to restart my celibacy journey after I gave up my celibacy journey for a man who called me cuz when he was hitting it from the back. This coochie ain't never gave big cribbin'.
One of the reasons that I think so many 30 and 40-year-olds are choosing to stay single nowadays is because the reward doesn't seem to be outweighing the risk anymore. The reward being a relationship, love, and a partner, but the risk being your peace, your heart, and your sanity. And when you've dealt with heartbreak on a level that some of us have went through, you'll do anything in your power not to go through something like that ever again. And the level of strength that it took for some of us to pull ourselves out of these dark places, we don't want to find out if we have that type of strength again. And when you've been vulnerable, opened yourself up, and been all in with a person who turned around and lied to you, deceived you, manipulated you, instead of coming to you like an adult and telling you they didn't want to do it anymore, it just seems easier to us to protect our peace, protect our heart, keep our sanity, and stay single.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I know someone out there is going through it right now. Stay strong, brother. You got this shit.
Don't live cowgirls, never gonna settle on down, girls. Leave you in a lonely ghost.
Did you know that eating ginger is actually really good for your health? It can help prevent infections, reduce cancer, and just have overall positive effects on your health. Go get yourself a ginger. I am ginger, by the way.
All right, y'all. Let's see what I got for you today. You know, I want to take a second to talk about the epic power of failure. You know, the thing about me is that I started failing early and it never really affected me. Like, I just didn't really care. And when you look at the inventors or any of the great people, they tended to have a lot of failures before they hit success, and they weren't very deterred, it seemed. But that's what life experience is. That's what it is at the end of the day. It's getting out there. And, you know, the only way that I know everything in my life, it's like the only way I know how to not strip out a bolt is because I stripped out 10 and had to deal with that shit. You know, the only way I got good at driving was being bad at driving. So the only way I got good at dealing with people and relationships was dealing with bad ones, making my mistakes. So every single thing that I did, every life experience that I have, I failed and learned the wrong way to figure out the right way. And, you know, you just got to get on with that part. The sooner that you get on with it and start experiencing that aspect of life, and not being deterred, not stopping, not feeling like, well, I can't do this because X, Y, and Z. And instead just being like, well, if I continue on this path, I'll find the right way eventually. It'll bring you a long way in life. And I just look back at my life and I know that's what it is. It's not that I'm that incredible. It's that when I was a kid, I started this journey in my life and I never quit. And I've learned so many things over the course of time, but every time I only got good by being terrible in the beginning. So I just want to encourage you guys that if it isn't all clicking right now, or, well, how could you possibly expect to start something brand new, right? And then be like an expert genius at it and never fail and never have a problem and never have anything to overcome? That's like a misaligned expectation. That is not reality. There's not a chance in hell that you're going to start something new and be good at it right away. It's going to take time to figure out the tricks, figure out the ways to screw something up real bad and go, fuck, I never want to do it like that again. So that is the cycle. There's no other cycle about it. So if you really think that you should be good on your first year doing something, it's like if you worked at McDonald's for your first month, you'd be trash. Doesn't matter what the job is. You got to get some experience. You got to get some failures under your belt in order to be an expert. It's the only way. All right, y'all. I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would. And we gonna see you on the next one.